Keith Wagner writes a brief article about Christopher Columbus sailing to the New World. During that journey, his hired sailors were threatening mutiny. That voyage was long, very hard. There was no land in sight for weeks after weeks. One day Columbus saw an encouraging sign. Floating on the ocean swells was a small tree branch. The branch's leaves were green, indicating land could not be very far away. The green branch gave the sailors enthusiasm and a renewed sense of hope. Soon after that branch's discovery, the sailor from the crow's nest sighted land. But all seems hopeless. God has a way of surprising us and still being present, even in our loneliest places. It's not God who is absent, is it? But it's us who are absent. We have ceased to believe in a God who loves us more than we love ourselves. Have you experienced a situation in which you felt totally helpless? No hope? Life can be a challenge, folks. Difficult things happen to us and to people we know and love. We never know what will come tomorrow, but we know God will already be there to guide us through. In the Old Testament, the book of Numbers, chapters 13 and 14 has a story about Caleb and Joshua. God had promised his people, the Israelites, the land of Canaan, a promised land, a land flowing with milk and honey, with much abundance. Moses sent out 12 spies to inspect that land. The spies were to look the land over and return with their recommendations as to whether or not it was time to enter the promised land, the land of Canaan. When the 12 spies returned, there was a split recommendation. 10 of them said no, they should not enter Canaan. Why? Because, they said, we can't attack those people. They are stronger than we are. They spread a bad report about the land, and they said, all the people we saw were big. We seemed like grasshoppers. When you faced a major problem, did you feel like a grasshopper? Small, worthless, powerless? Listen to Caleb and Joshua's minority report, the report of these two spies. Caleb and Joshua said, we passed through that land. We checked it out. It's very good. If the Lord is pleased with us, God will lead us into that land. If the land has plenty of milk and honey, God will give it to us. The Lord is with us. Don't be afraid. Jennifer Schultz writes, many situations feel hopeless. But for those who know God and believe in God's faithfulness, there's always a reason for hope as we trust God's power, as we trust God's grace to carry us through. Many of you are very familiar with the song, Great is Thy Faithfulness. In that song, we sing this phrase, Great is Thy faithfulness, O God my Father. Thou changest not. Thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, that's the past. Thou forever will be. That's the future. We can trust God will lead us through because God has been with us in the past. And God never changes. The same today, tomorrow, forever.